Top of the morning, y'all. What it is? I'm back. What's up? Grab some coffee, chill blunt. Let's talk about it. Let's get to these topics at hand. Appreciate everybody that be rocking with me, my day ones, of course. You coming in the live, hit the like button, share the live for me. That's it. That's all I'm asking. You can't get the subscription, I understand. It's mad many different ways to support the channel. Share the live, cop a membership, subscribe. Don't be scared to ask me a comment, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared to ask me a question. You got a question y'all don't understand and y'all want to know something, let's chop it up. One thing for sure, I'm not just on the YouTube trying to get a bag. I like the bag and all that, but if my channel don't have no substance, if I don't have nothing to bring to y'all, if we can't grow together, if we just sitting here talking about a bunch of stuff that's senseless, what is we really doing over here? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, like, on my channel, educate us. We can educate each other. We can learn from each other. You know what I'm saying? On a different type of level. So hit the like button coming in for me. If you just visiting, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You know what? I've been sitting back and I've been like tapping in with this motherfucker young Dolph trial. Just tapping in with it, see what's going on. I don't like to jump on the first story soon as it pop. I like to let it develop a little bit and see what's going on. This trial will always with Quet. This trial that's been going on, straight drop, Cornelius and all that. It's interesting. What we gotta understand is we gotta always look deeper than the surface. You see what I'm saying? When you just look at surface deep, it's gonna be so much detail that you're gonna miss, right? And I want y'all to be honest. We all, if you're a Dolph fan, y'all fuck with Dolph, y'all rock with Dolph and PRE. I get it. The trial is substantial to us because we all want justice for Dolph, right? But to be honest, I know it's a lot of motherfuckers on this motherfucker watching the trial because we only want to know if Yo Gotti gonna get indicted. Be honest with me, y'all. Hit the like button coming in the building, y'all. Top of the morning, everybody coming in. Be honest with me. And that's for all the outlets, all the bloggers, you know what I'm saying? All the people that's into hip hop media and all that. Motherfuckers is just following this young Dolph trial because they want to know if Yo Gotti gonna get indicted, if CMG gonna catch a RICO case, because that's interesting. It's bad news for Yo Gotti, you know what I'm saying? But that's interesting to know, is this man gonna catch a RICO case? I'm gonna break something to y'all on a different level. Y'all gotta pay attention because some of y'all y'all don't think outside the box, but I want y'all to follow me on this, right? Yo Gotti stage name is Yo Gotti for a reason. His name gives me mafia vibes, like, you know what I'm saying? He must have idolized the Joe Gotti, the mob boss. Y'all seen that movie? All these rappers just do is they're stealing an image, they're still a likeness, they're still a name, and they take that name, they bring it to the rap world, right? He called himself Yo Gotti. John Gotti, Yo Gotti. Anything with a Gotti make me think you want to be a boss. Now, when you dealing with, shout out everybody in the building, y'all. Appreciate y'all dropping in. When you dealing with mafia, gang-like organizations, it's something called a protocol. And I'm telling y'all this because I done had my fair shares and goddamn gang wars and beefs and all that foolishness. I'm telling y'all what's happening right now. And y'all gotta understand and pay attention what's happening. Even the police, the army, every branch of an organization got something called a protocol. And watching this trial with Govans just now let me know that they're following protocol. I would say this to y'all real quick, and then I'm gonna go on. It's possible. It's very, very, very possible that Yo Gotti pulled that hit on his brother, allegedly. I gotta say allegedly, but it makes sense to me. And in order to understand the situation with CMG, PRE, Yo Gotti, Govans, I gotta put myself in Yo Gotti's shoes right now. I gotta be Yo Gotti for a second. And I've been in situations like this before as a boss, or as like leading something, right? You the head. If you the boss, you got an underboss, somebody you got. B, this is why you got protocol. I'm the big boss. Protocol is set up to protect the biggest boss. If protocol is being followed properly, then guess what's going to happen? It stops at this arrest. So, say if I'm just like the head of security for an organization, over top of me is the lieutenant. Over top of the lieutenant is the boss, right? If this security nigga gets popped, he don't know no intel or he don't know nothing else to give to the police to get to the next man. Pay attention with me. Y'all want to know. Well, because y'all got love in y'all heart. Half of y'all don't know street rules and street parameters and what you signed up for the streets. First thing all y'all want to say is, and y'all call it conspiracy theories or this, that, the third, or we digging too deep or we reaching. But pay attention to this, right? Pay attention to this. It say you waiting for your boyfriend. Look, it's too early. I would comment back on that for real, but it's too early and I'm trying to do something. But listen, so a lot of y'all is wondering how could Yo Gotti kill his brother? First of all, y'all thinking that because y'all ain't had enough money to know what money make you do. Money is very evil. Motherfuckers do the strangest shit for money, right? Y'all ain't had enough money. That's why y'all don't understand that, right? But furthermore, let me say this to you. Gotti killing his brother wouldn't be the first time a brother done killed the brother. Actually, they've been killing brothers since the beginning of time, Cain and Abel. Just think about where I'm taking y'all at. Here go the protocol. And I want y'all to understand where's this coming from. This ain't coming from me just making this up or coming live, want to pop it. I've been watching this motherfucking court shit since it started over and over. I just got finished watching some more of the shit from the other day. If you notice, the tactic that Govan's lawyers is using is the same tactic that King Von used, the same tactic that anybody else used when somebody gone, right? So it's no ties through this court case directly with Yo Gotti. Yo Gotti's not going to catch a RICO charge. Yo Gotti's not going to get indicted. Yo Gotti did exactly what he had to do to make sure he don't get indictment of RICO. charge. He had to get rid of Big Joe, allegedly. Because Big Jook, his brother, that's how diabolical the money game is. How nasty these niggas get when they get to the money. Just think about it. You's a millionaire. You feeding your family. You go to jail. You go back to the slums where I'm at right now. You back in the hood. How the fuck go for that? You right back in the hood. Motherfucking rich people can't live like that. That's why they commit suicide. And think about what's going on. You got a beef with PRE. You got a beef with the streets. You the big man. We protect the big man at all costs. You know what happened? You got two brothers. Fuck the rest of the CMG. Fuck all of them right now. You got two brothers. And I remember before my brother died, how me and my brother used to chop it up at night. This, nobody even around. Can you imagine the conversation that Big Jook and Yo Gotti had together? Can you imagine them conversations that Big Jook and Yo Gotti had when it's just two brothers riding or sitting at the dinner table? A big brother and a little brother? Well, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna let y'all know how I could go. What's up, bro? What's up, come to the building? Damar, what it do, bro? How you feeling? Good morning. I'm gonna tell you how that conversation go with a big brother and a little brother, right? We eating breakfast. I hate this nigga. Yo Gotti, or they hate him, right? They got bad. The whole entire internet, the whole entire world know this beef is up. I can't do shit. If I'm the boss, like if I want to do something to you, and me and you got a beef or something like that, without the air I'm from, I can't even hit you right then and there. I'm not even going to do the hit. I'm not even going to put get you out of there that fast. You know why? Because if it happened that fast, the police already know that the beef. The first thing the police do when you go down a homicide is, and I've been down there plenty of times. The first thing the goddamn homicide detectives ask you is, do you know any known beefs that he had with anybody else? He was beefing with Gotti and them. So everybody know about, we know everybody, the world know about the beef. So guess what happened? When you get two brothers sitting down, and this allegedly, I'm just painting this shit out of my head because to make this shit make sense. You get two brothers sitting down, Gotti say, look, Jook, go ahead, allegedly take this bag and handle that. I don't want nothing to do with that. Keep my name out of it, bro, because that's gonna bring everybody down. I'm not in it. If y'all know the whole beef, Gotti started getting caught. You ain't hear Gotti, he was letting that shit go down. Gotti got quiet because when men handling grown shit like that, we don't talk about that shit. Once that shit got passed over to Big Jook, and he said, look, bro, handle that shit, and that money went in Big Jook hand, it was no more talk about that shit. It was no need to talk about this, that, and third with the two brothers or no shit like that. It was fucking done. It was no need to fucking talk. Now, guess what happened? Yo, Gotti's doing his music shit at the time. He growing artists. The beef got sloppy. The heat is coming in. Now, what happens is, what you think happened after that? Y'all, come on. Come on, use your fucking brain. What you think happened to that? See, when this motherfucking beef started getting hot and these the motherfucking straight drop and all them started getting arrested for this shit and the police got in the play, what y'all think Yo Gotti did, y'all? Somebody drop a comment. What y'all think Yo Gotti did when he seen this heat starting to heat up and these stupid ass niggas is going to jail behind it? Tell me what y'all think Yo Gotti went and did. Come on, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all what he went and did. And I'm going to tell y'all how all this is coming up to date and why Gotti ain't going to fucking jail. On some old street mafia gang ties type shit, why he not going to jail? You know what Yo Gotti did when everybody started getting locked up and the motherfucking police and all that shit started coming and niggas went to jail? Yo Gotti went and talked to his motherfucking lawyer. Yo Gotti confidential. You know why I know Gotti went and did that? Because I would have did it. And if you got a down ass lawyer, you tell your lawyer exactly what happened. You don't keep no secrets from your fucking lawyer. You tell your lawyer every motherfucking thing that happened. You know why? Even if you shot him, you better go tell your lawyer, yeah, I had it on, I ran out there, I had the red shirt on, I shot him. You have to tell you that. Tell a lawyer that. You know why? Because if you don't tell your lawyer every goddamn detail, he can't come up with the proper defense. Yo Gotti lawyer say, he tell Yo Gotti probably told his fucking lawyer exactly what happened, told him he gave his brother the money, niggas just getting locked up. And you know what his lawyer responded? Because from the guy, this is what, and I'm not giving y'all stuff that I'm telling y'all what it is. Hello from Philadelphia, Mississippi. What's up? Shout out to Philly, shout out to Mississippi. Shout out to everybody coming in the building. What's up, Gene? But anyway, so you gotta imagine what's happening at this time. Yo Gotti, and it's not me just coming off the thanks for the likes, y'all appreciate it. This ain't me coming off the top. I'm just giving y'all a law or common sense with the truth. Now, if you hear in any of the court testaments with Govans, nobody ever had contact. None of the shooters, none of the people in the court could say this. They could say CMG, but can't nobody say, I talked to Yo Gotti. You understand what I'm saying now? Can't one person come out their mouth and say they had a conversation with Gotti about a beef, about a shooting, about no money, about nothing. Y'all following me now? We making this shit make sense. Guess what? The only person that could say that they had a conversation with Gotti about money, or a person that could say they had a conversation about the beef about young Dolph, would be Big Joe. Now check it out. Now let's fast forward before all the shooting. He go see his lawyer. None of the shooters, none of the killers implicated Yo Gotti personally to do with anything. So when he go break this shit down to his lawyer, and he telling his lawyer exactly what happened, his lawyer probably responds to him because it makes sense, and probably told him, well, Gotti, it sounds like you're clear. It sounds like the only one that can tie you to this case would be your brother, Big Jook. At that point in the game, Yo Gotti had to make the hardest decision that he had to make in his motherfucking life. Yo Gotti probably couldn't sleep at night. I'm telling y'all how that shit worked. That's why I be telling all the youngins, when y'all out there doing that drill and going online, that shit be crazy, because doing the drill, the first part of doing the drill is the worst part of doing the drill, because now your mind is doing 100 miles an hour wondering if you're going to get caught. You go through that shit for days, weeks sometimes. Not uncomfortable, can't eat, just wondering, did anybody see you? Shout out to Mac P, what it is, bro. Gotti name up in court. Yeah, it's up in court because he tied to the CMG imprint. But his name not tied up to saying, yo, Gotti wanted this done. And that's my point to tell everybody. Everybody that's tapping in with that motherfucking trial, I'm being honest with y'all. Everybody tapping in with that motherfucking trial is motherfucking tapping in just to see if Gotti gonna get motherfucking locked up. South Memphis in the building. Shout out. Shout out to South Memphis. That's what that shit is about. Everybody want to know, is Gotti gonna get arrested? He's not. He's not. Because Gotti had to do what he had to do and sacrifice his motherfucking brother. When you in them streets, when you living by the street codes, it's something that says this. And I'm gonna give y'all a comparison. It's something to say this. Sometimes you gotta cut off the leg to save the body. No fucking chances. You know how long he sat around and thought, like, yo, what if they grab Jook? What if they grab Jook and they take Jook off the scene and got Jook in the joint, pulling him up, questioning him, and that shit come out the Gotti? That's what we do over here. We make it make sense. Govans, oh, he about to get some time. He gonna get some time. But the thing, what he trying to do is lightening up his time. He's trying to keep saying, yo, Gotti, Jook, to make it like, look, y'all making me the mastermind. Y'all want to give me the death penalty. Y'all want to give me 2 life sentences when I'm not the mastermind. It's Jook. It's passing the buck. See, once he established, like, look, I'm not the mastermind. This is Big Jook. But Jook ain't here to say blah, 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 blah. It ain't Big Jook. It's Gotti. It's not going to go no further. That's why he passed the buck and saying it's Big Jook. So he can get himself about 20 years to just being part of a goddamn murder. He's doing a Big Jook role just so he can get a lighter fucking sentence. Passing the buck. Yo, Gotti is clear. And I guarantee y'all that we the first ones that said that over there. And we going off of law. We going off of facts. We going off of facts. Yo, Gotti ain't implicated as nothing far as putting no bag up or nothing. The only one that could have tied fucking Gotti to them fucking murders was Big Jook, man. It's the biggest, man. I love y'all, man. Hope y'all have a beautiful day. I'm out, man. Yo, it's the biggest OG.